Good evening. The feds say the group that was arrested last week was expanding its business from gun smuggling to drug running.
New information out tonight about the Columbus cartel connections and the role agents say the top town officials played in the illegal trade. News 13's Alex Tomlin is live in the Newsplex with the latest.
The town trustee of Columbus, which sits just miles from the border with Mexico, was the mastermind of the operation, according to new paperwork out by the U.S. attorney. Now we know the guns he and others are accused of passing along to Mexican cartels were used in 8 murders near the border. See for yourself. This is the loot federal agents seized from this apartment in El Paso, an apartment rented by Columbus town trustee Blas Gutierrez. A massive pile of federal paperwork filed yesterday details how Gutierrez, town mayor Eddie Espinoza, and police chief Angelo Vega were buying guns for 2 Mexican cartels. Feds say the group mainly bought AK-47s and what's known as cop killers, guns that can penetrate a bulletproof vest. When the news broke last week, U.S. Attorney Kenneth Gonzalez said the cartels are willing to pay up for these types of weapons.
There's a lot of money involved in this kind of activity. And so that's got to be the lure for these people to do this.
The feds now say that Police Chief Vega pulled in $20 grand from the gun sales this year alone. Investigators say the group of 11 people involved in the smuggling ring purchased more than 200 guns for the cartels. That's just the amount the feds can confirm during their year-long investigation. Last week, Gonzalez said he couldn't comment on if the guns had been used in crimes. But
firearms that were found in Mexico were actually traced back to these individuals.
Now the documents state the guns were used in at least 8 murders in Juarez and Palomas, which is just 7 minutes over the border from Columbus. ATF agents say guns also turned up after Mexican police busted a kidnapping ring. Federal papers also transcribed phone calls between Trustee Gutierrez and Chief Vega. In one, the men talk about outfitting a town-owned van so they can smuggle 600 pounds of drugs for the cartel. Today, 8 of the people were held without bond. Prosecutors say if they were released, the cartel would come after them and kill them. They also fear innocent people in Columbus would be caught in the crossfire. The 2 women accused in the case are the only ones released on bond. Federal agents are still looking for 24-year-old Ignacio Villalobos, who's been indicted for his alleged role in the smuggling ring. Mexican authorities are also investigating whether they can charge this group in those 8 murder cases. Diane?
Okay, Alex. Now, Mexico's attorney general says his country may file charges against the U.S. Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. He claims ATF bears some responsibility in those 8 murders for not notifying Mexican officials that agents were watching guns being transferred into the hands of cartel